Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah. This is No BS Beauty. Really quick, if you, I've been doing this for a while now. I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers and get my little plaque. So if I brought you any value over the last few years, please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, Ike has entered the room. Everything is complete. So for today, I thought I would talk about if I could only pick 5 skincare products to use for the rest of my life, what would they be? So I thought I would talk about that because I pretty solidly have 5 products that I absolutely love, with one that I'm kind of debating. So leave a thought below if you have an idea what top 5 products you might pick out if you could only use 5 for the rest of your life. And I hope that never happens because I love trying out all the new stuff. So, okay, my first one, it's going to be the most expensive one, but I've got a little bit of a hack to save some money on it. Okay, the first one I've got is the Skinmedica TNS serum, which is really expensive. And yeah, it gives my skin amazing, nearly overnight results. It really helps me with fine lines and wrinkles. I think if you're super young, you probably don't need it. But once you start getting a little bit older, you start to notice wrinkles and fine lines, a little bit of saggy or droopiness. Seriously, this stuff within a couple nights does make a huge difference. At least it has for me and a lot of other people. It really gives skin a nice plumped appearance and firmer, and wrinkles look a little less noticeable. They use their patented fibroblast cocktail, which is really amazing. It is a game-changing product, and I'm very judicious how I use it. I will say a couple things I dislike. I dislike the dual pump system. It's annoying. It's frustrating. It doesn't always come out all at once. I also really dislike the silver packaging on it because after you've been using it for a month or two, they start to flake off and you start to notice them on your skin. So I dislike those things about it, but it is worth every penny. It's amazing. No fragrance. So if you want to save some money, this is really a nice alternative. It's the Skinmedica TNS Ceramide Cream. And this one also contains their human fibroblast conditioned media, which is amazing. It also contains some nice ceramides in here. It's very nice and hydrating, anti-aging. So it's got, in addition to the human fibroblast conditioned media, it's got ceramides, vitamin C, peptides, beta-glucan. It's a nice compromise. It doesn't contain as much of the human fibroblast conditioned media as this does. However, this one's a really nice alternative. So like on my neck, where my neck is bad, it's wrinkly, it's not the best looking neck I've ever seen. I hate it actually, but it holds my head to my body, so I have to use it for that. But so this one's a nice compromise between price and amount. So if this one's too expensive, this one's a nice alternative. This one I literally just use in certain areas. I don't use it all over my cheeks. I don't use it on my neck. I really like to get every little amount of product out of it. So love that. Next up is my repurchase of the Beauty of Joseon Aqua Fresh Relief Sunscreen, which is an alternative. This one is was their original sunscreen, which is their rice and probiotics, which is really nice. This was their newest version. I absolutely love it. I think I'm on my 3rd tube of it now. It's really amazing. It's alcohol-free and fragrance-free, so for very sensitive skin, it's nice. It's hydrating, but not greasy or sticky or anything like that. It's very nice. It contains 5 chemical filters as well as some soothing ingredients. I really like how this works underneath my makeup or no makeup. However, there is one product I'm absolutely loving, and if it keeps going well, I might change it, and that's the Round Lab Camellia Deep Collagen Firming Sunscreen. I had to put the cap back on because I just used it this morning. So I've only been testing this one for about a week now, so I don't want to say too much or make too many promises, but so far, after using it for about a week, I'm loving it. It really makes your skin look nice. It kind of gives your skin a soft, kind of a blurred almost appearance, and it works well during the day. So at this point, you can't go wrong with either of these, but I need a little bit longer to test this one before I make any total promises. So I love both of them. They're both very nice chemical sunscreens. Okay, next up, I've got 3 more. The Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow Vitamin C Serum. This is my go-to vitamin C serum, morning serum routine. It's amazing. This one's a nice alternative to SkinCeuticals CE Frolic Serum, and to be honest, if both of them were priced the same, I would buy this over the SkinCeuticals any day of the week. I love this. It's made fresh. It always comes clear, really fresh, very effective, and no fragrance in it. It's got the good amount of ascorbic acid. It's great for fighting free radical damage, pollution, all of that stuff. And Ascorbic acid in and of itself, with the right pH and the right amount, which this does have, helps your skin produce more collagen and elastin in your skin, which makes you then kind of more youthful. So it brightens up your skin. It's amazing, it's affordable, and I love it. Really wonderful product. Okay, next up is another repurchase of the Ordinary multi-peptide and copper peptide serum. This one has been one I've loved now for a while. A lot of times now I mix in a little bit of copper peptides with it because it starts at 1%. I typically mix in enough to make it a 2% copper peptide serum. And this one's great to use in conjunction with skin treatments, microneedling, sometimes when your skin's healing from other treatments, like laser and things like that. It can help. The copper peptides are great for soothing your skin as well as wound healing. When I microneedle my skin or I go to an esthetician, I do both. She does it and then sometimes I do it. This one is my go-to pick to use right after I'm done microneedling because of its benefits for the skin, and it's really great for anti-aging. In addition to the copper peptides, it contains a ton of other good peptides. It contains arginine, which is the Botox in a bottle peptide. It contains the Matrixyl 3000 peptide duo. It contains the Lufazil peptide, the Matrixyl synthesis peptide, the Synake peptide, as well as a ton of amino acids, which are great for healing the skin and bare repairing. So I really love this one. I don't even know how many times I've repurchased it now. But overall, for the price, it's not too expensive. I think it's 32 bucks right now, but it is a lovely serum. I really love it, and I like mixing a little bit with copper peptides. There's a lot of other great copper peptide products out there. You can't go wrong with most of them. They're great. This just happens to be my favorite. I love the texture of it. I like the additional amino acids. I like the addition of the extra peptides in it, and it still isn't ridiculously expensive at this point. So I love this stuff. It's really wonderful. Okay, last but not least, and I've got a few runners up because I have to have runners up because it's just hard to really narrow it down. So when it came to number 5, what do I pick? There's so many other good ones, you know what I mean? And it's hard to pick just from one of them. But for this, I picked the Numbuzin number 9 NAD Boosting Sil Essence. It's newer, but it's got a really nice goopy texture to it. You can use it morning and or evening. Personally, I use it a lot at nighttime because it kind of gives your skin a little bit of a shininess, but it's really good for hydration, fine lines, and firming skin. It contains an amazing amount of 50 different peptides as well as several antioxidants such as resveratrol, astaxanthin, ubiquinone, and vitamin C. So it's a really good product, certainly worth checking out. And my few runners up are the CosRX All-in-One Snail Cream, the Claire's Midnight Blue Calming Cream, the Neogen High R Exosome Cream, and the Geek and Gorgeous A-Pad Serum. So check those out. Leave your thoughts below. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.